So EOS stands for the Entrepreneurial Operating System, and it really helps companies do three things really well. We help them get vision, traction, and healthy. Vision from a standpoint of everyone in your organization rowing in the exact same direction. Traction from a standpoint of a culture of disciplined execution and accountability. And healthy, so goes the health of a leadership team, so goes the health of the entire organization. So how do we get these leadership teams open and honest and vulnerable, talking about their real issues? They've been kicking the can down the road on these things for years in some cases. So we built this space out to manage their experience, to be a hub in the organization, and to really live out our core values, which is be a buffalo. You know, the idea of charging into storms so we can see blue skies faster, that's really hard to do by ourselves.
We call it hitting the ceiling. And they've either hit the ceiling on a corporate level, on a departmental level, or on a personal level. So when I first meet with them, I really want to understand what their frustrations are, if EOS can help them, and are they willing to do the work. What we can do is help you work with your leadership team to make sure you have the right people in the right seats, both at your leadership level and throughout the entire organization, and make sure you're spending your time and energy to be laser focused on delivering that product to the right client. And then next, we help you create your vision and explain it and share it with the entire organization of who you are and where you're going, and it creates a roadmap for how you're going to get there.
The last 3 months, we have celebrated 2 record sales months. We would not have been able to get to where we want to be without having this process in place and without having the help of CultureShoc walk us through this process and implement it the correct way. We've been working with Kimberly for some time, and she keeps us on track. Our implementation of this process would not be what it is today without CultureShoc going through and helping us get through it.
We were kind of winging it for the first 10 to 12 years as things were going, and as we got to decent size, we were turned on to EOS by one of our board members. He said, I think this organization could really benefit and go from where it is to where it's going to go tomorrow by using a system called EOS. So that's when we started looking into it, and it just sounded like exactly what we needed. And we couldn't have done it without our facilitator and Ron helping us get through that process too. Helping us with our accountability chart and our values and vision, and really aligning on those super fundamental things that we thought we had, but we really made us really question it and really solidify it to a point where we mastered it and could share it with our whole team.
We've been at EOS for almost 2 years now. It's been really great to have an outside person come in and really be impartial to our business. What led us to CultureShoc is we'd interviewed a number of different potential facilitators, and we really resonated the most with Ron. We felt that he was the right chemistry fit for our organization, take our team, which is a pretty strong-willed team, and really hold us accountable to put EOS in and do it well. If you're not achieving the results you want, if you don't have the leadership in place that you really know in your heart is not the right group, if the results, your metrics aren't in place, or you're not tracking what success looks like, I think you have to take a look at it. And if you're going to do that, I'd encourage you to just give Ron a call and have him come in and explain to you what it's all about and walk you through. What really attracted us to him early on too was the guarantee that if we weren't happy with the results, we'd have to pay for it. So we knew we had a kind of a no-risk process in front of us.
Clients need to do 2 things really well. They need to show up open and honest. And so if we're not being open and honest in that room, we're not going to surface the real issues in the business. We want them to fully own it. So if they can't get all in on something on their vision, or a rock or a priority for the quarter, something in the 1-year plan. And so when we create that space in that room and they show up open, honest, and vulnerable and wanting to solve our real issues, putting the egos in the back pockets, man, that's a powerful process.